very good evening and welcome back to the brief at 30 for the Newsfirst team. I am Rochelle Tumodra. Now first up in your local news, Foreign Affairs Minister Ali Sabry is scheduled to make an official visit to India from the 2nd to the 4th of March 2023 to attend the 8th edition of the Raisina Dialogue, India's premier conference on geopolitics and geoeconomics, which will be held in New Delhi.
The conference is hosted by the Observer Research Foundation in partnership with the Ministry of External Affairs of India. The minister is scheduled to participate in 2 special panel discussions on the topics Healing a Divided World and Bites of Promise, How Can Technology Lift Communities, which will be held on the 3rd of March during the above conference. On the sidelines of the conference, the minister will also meet with his counterparts from several countries for bilateral discussions focusing on new avenues to strengthen mutually beneficial cooperation.
Now on to more local news. A Bolivian woman was arrested by the officers attached to Narcotics Control Unit at the Green Channel Customs area with 4.6 kilograms of substance suspicious to be cocaine concealed in cloth and backpack.
Sri Lanka Customs said that this substance was soaked in cloth material used for the jackets and cloth bags. Sri Lanka Customs said she is 26 years old and this was her first overseas. The street value of the substance suspected to be cocaine estimated as 230 million rupees. An investigation is carried out by the Narcotics Control Unit Customs officers with the assistance of Police Narcotics Bureau.
Moving on to news overseas, Japan's lower house of parliament passed on Tuesday a record $839 billion budget for the next fiscal year, a move that promises to further increase the industrial world's heaviest debt burden.
The budget for the year beginning in April features record military spending to cope with threats from China and North Korea, as well as record welfare spending for a fast-aging population. Keeping stretched government finances under pressure, Prime Minister Fumio Kishida's administration has also floated another plan to double childcare outlays in the hope of arresting declines in the country's birth rate.
Finally, moving on to your sports news, Canada soccer president Nick Bontis has resigned amid an ongoing labour dispute between the governing body and the men's and women's national teams.
The women's side said they will boycott a team camp in April if their demands over funding cuts and pay inequality are not met. They called off a planned strike earlier this month because of threats of legal action by Canada Soccer. The players protested against CSA during the recent She Believes Cup.
And that's a wrap of your news here on the Brief at 30 on TV1. Stay tuned with TV1 for our prime time news bulletin at 9 p.m. Thank you and take care.